I entered the doors of Shafter Teen Challenge March 13th, 2004, and it changed my whole life. I was just out searching and searching and searching for something to fill the void in my heart, and I thought it was through drugs and gangs. At an early age, I witnessed a lot of trauma. We had an abusive father who was in addiction. I was molested at 5 years old. And because of this, because of the trauma that I witnessed and the trauma that I experienced, I became very angry. At age 12 or 13, first time I did cocaine. I looked for friends for approval, and because I entered into gangs. I thought that the way that they expressed themselves was the way that I was supposed to express myself, because I had no identity. I didn't know who I was. I ended up falling into a meth addiction after the cocaine, and it continued on for 17-year meth addiction. The biggest part about when I did reach out to gangs and that lifestyle was the acceptance. You know, no matter what I did or what mistakes I did, they would always accept me. I thought I found something that would help me with my anger, that made me feel better. I found drugs and alcohol, and it continued to do a spiral effect on my life. Because, you know, what they say is hurt people. And I was one of those men that was hurt. And I was so prideful that I could not reach out and ask for help. Little did I know that it was all part of the plan that God had for me. He says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in the future." And I'm learning that as I go in my walk, that God had a mighty plan for me, that He loved me before I even loved myself. And I remember going to Jesus Saves right there in Shafter, and I gave my life over to God there at that church, and I can honestly say that my life has never been the same. And as I continued to establish a relationship with God, I started building a little confidence in myself, and I started to understand who Jesus was in my life, and that I can go straight to God, and I didn't have to have someone else tell me, go confess what I was doing, or if I needed someone to talk to, He was always there for me. And because of this, because of what Jesus did for me on the cross, I'm able to have identity today. I'm able to express myself today. I'm able to heal my heart. I'm able to love people in my life today. I have my credentials as a pastor evangelist. I go out and I minister to every teen challenge I can. I go to up and down California and try to give the message of hope. I'm also finishing my bachelor's degree at Fresno Pacific in social work. I'm certified through the state of California as an drug and alcohol counselor. I'm the program director at Valley State Prison. I run the substance abuse program in the state prison. I know who I am. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a man of God. I'm a brother. I'm a son. I'm all these things that God said I was. And I stand on it and know in confidence that that's who I am. If I was to say something to the Val of my past, I would tell him like this: that you are good. You are deserving of love. God loves you, and He'll always love you.